Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Today we're going to be talking about Lunar Classic, Terra 2.0 and UST. Kwon has come out and said some few words that a lot of people are trying to anticipate, and we're going to talk about that today. Another thing is the South Korean and the American authorities are looking more and more into it as they're starting to find more and more companies that have been involved with this. There's a lot to cover today, but before we get into all of that, if you guys are here for the first time, you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Luna, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video, completely free to do so. Just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people see the incredible side of Luna. They decide to buy into it, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, before we look at the chart, I want to show you guys something that a lot of you guys might have missed, but it's a big deal. And what I'm talking about is our boy Kwon that made a small sort of announcement just under 24 hours ago, and he just put a light bulb. If you do not know what this represents, he just got a brilliant idea. And could this brilliant idea to have something to do with Lunar Classic? Personally, I would not be shocked if this is for something to do with Lunar Classic. Only 4,000 people have liked it and there is no response allowed to it, which could mean that he could be coming out with this brilliant idea in the near future. Again, keep in mind that this could also be for something else such as Terra 2.0, UST, but overall it is 100% going to help out the community of Lunar Classic. Personally, I'm just really excited to see how this will turn out, because right now we know for a fact that this is going to have something to do with the proposal and how all of this is going to be playing out. It could also be that he could be working with the Binance CEO CZ and getting something working even better. Personally, I'm really excited to see why he tweeted this out with no context. Now, before we carry on, I want to show you guys the chart of Lunar Classic and show you guys something really interesting. So since we made the video last time, you guys can see the chart has turned a little bit because we did have a strong pullback around this zone. When this pullback was done, the uptrend that we were starting to form did actually break out, and right now from the past 24 hours we are in a downtrend. But keep in mind, a downtrend does not mean it is going to go down 100%. It just means the sort of movement it has right now could be suggesting that in the near future we might have a strong pullback. This could also mean that a lot of whales might decide to take profit. Now, if they do decide to take profit, right now we do have two strong supports to actually fall back on, and also since we actually started climbing from this zone, we have been in a strong consolidation period. But if you pay a close attention, you can see it's a slight downtrend. Overall, it is a slight downtrend, but from the bottom it is not doing the same thing. From the bottom, it's more like it is going into a slant area, which could mean that over time, when we do actually decide to break out of the symmetrical triangle, this could go explosive either way. Before, it was making more confirmation towards the fact that it is going to go explosive towards the up, but now it is a little unclear, and it is hard to predict if it's going to be an uptrend that will be explosive or it's going to be a downtrend that's going to be explosive. But overall, the Lunar Classic chart is starting to look a little bit more stable rather than just going super volatile all the time. The reason this is a good thing, that it is becoming a little stable, is now the RSI line can actually cool off as the buy and the sell orders keep weighing each other out. When they do keep weighing each other out, you guys can see these 6 hours, if we just take them for an example, in these 3 hours we came down, in the next 3 hours we came up the exact same amount, so there was no change. So that is pretty much what a consolidation period is supposed to do. Just slow down the movement and give the token a little bit of time to be able to recover over time. Personally, I do see the chart will be actually starting to go explosive really soon after Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the major altcoins start doing a little bit better. Today, Bitcoin is down about 1%, but keep in mind we're still well over the 21k mark. If it does decide to break above the 22k mark, there is no other resistance until the 28k. If Bitcoin makes it close to 30k again, that would mean that Lunar Classic and all the other altcoins would will actually follow the trend, and if it does decide to follow, it will be something that a lot of people are going to become extremely rich off it. That's the only thing I can say. But if you do compare it to the overall trend it is forming, you guys can see it is still sticking into the symmetrical triangle from here and from the bottom zone. And if this symmetrical triangle just forms as the way it has been doing, then we can just say that it is going to do extremely well. Now, for the symmetrical triangle to close in properly, we do have to have a small pullback, which will take us about 9,000. Right now we're on 10,200. It will take us close to 9,600, and from there it will go explosive. We just need to make sure that we stick between the symmetrical triangle and not try to break through it right now. Now, talking about something else which is a little interesting is if you actually decide to look at coin market cap, yes, today we're down 2%, but the trading volume is another 13% down, and the trading volume to the market cap ratio has fallen close to 17%. Which isn't super positive, as we do not want to see this. But if you do decide to look at the market cap, it's doing okay. It just needs to climb up a little bit quicker. And if you decide to look at the news that it has over here, it will give you a more clearer idea that it's starting to get more and more active, as more and Polygon and other stuff are just getting more involved with Terra Classic. And you guys know that obviously the US and the South Korean authorities are working together to figure out how all of this happened. And then the new news came out that obviously there was another company that they were using to send the money out of country, which is South Korea. Now, if you decide to look at UST, it's also down 50%, the trading volume, and it's sitting close to 22%. And the trading volume to the market cap ratio is sitting close to 5%, which is horrible. And personally, I'm not paying close attention to UST. I'm a lot more interested in Luna Classic, and Terra 2.0 is just staying stable. There's not much happening with it. Now, another thing which I want to show you guys is this one. This one is a really interesting thing. 3 reasons why Terra Classic is a zombie token. And the reasons they talked about is Bloomberg analysts argued that Terra Classic has relatively lack of value and is relic of Terra's past. Luna Classic still has buyers across the exchange despite the flatlining at the near zero collapse of Terra's Luna and UST. Terra Classic price is struggling to make a comeback. Now, the reason they're saying this is because there's no utility left. What they mean by zombie is it's more like a meme token now, as it really depends on the whale activity how it is going to react. Do I agree with it? A tiny bit, because after the release of Terra 2.0, most of the utility is being taken out of Luna Classic. It's just my personal opinion. You can let me know down in the comment section. Now, another thing is we're so early into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still sitting so much lower compared to all the other companies, and if it makes it to all-time high, it's going to be something crazy that a lot of people would not want to see. Let's just say that. Now, this is really interesting. So as we talked about how there were so many projects that were starting to migrate to Polygon, there's more and more projects that are starting to do the same thing, as Polygon is helping them quite significantly. If they do decide to make it to Polygon, it's obviously going to decrease the amount of trading that will be done of Luna Classic, which is not the best, but hey, it is really hard to control it when the whole of the team behind Luna Classic isn't doing much to try to help. And finally, I want to show you guys this. So US and South Korean investigators will exchange data, and this has been happening. They have more and more to collect, and I will update you guys as they have more information. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.